Hi guys, so I will do another project pan, as you probably can see in the title of the video, and let's just get started because I don't want to be too long. Let's start with the base products. My foundations. I still mix up these two, Estee Lauder Double Wear Light and the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. This just seems to be never ending. I do find though, maybe I feel like that because this is quite a big size. It's 50 ml compared to usually foundations like this are like 30 ml. So I can't really measure it because I can't see through the packaging, even when I shine a torch on it, but it seems to get skinnier by the day. So there can't be too much left in there, but it's still going. And then the Estee Lauder Double Wear, I'm finally able to actually see where I am because I used it long enough now that I can see a bit of light when I shine a torch through it. So when it's settled, it's there now. So at least I now have something to measure it on. This I find quite high coverage. This, for being a BB cream, also has quite a high coverage. So I only use small amounts of both of these together to mix it up to have quite a good color. Then concealer. I use this one very sporadically. I'm not really a big concealer person, especially because these are so high in pigmentation. I don't really find I need concealer. I did use this one a few times, and I measured it where we're now. Like clearly, you can see from the 6th, so from June till October, I didn't use it that much, but I measured it now because I actually want to take this out because I have a second one of these. It's, by the way, it's Lacura concealer. I think it's meant to be a copy of the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't like this concealer though because it has a very strong floral scent, but I want to use it up. But even this one is actually, I think, the darker color. This is medium, and oopsie, and this is light. But I feel like when I use concealer, this one is at the moment, I don't know why, maybe it's because of the foundations I use at the moment, I find it too light, and I want to get a use out of this one instead. So I measured it where it's now, and I will put this one in for now, because when I do, the days I do use concealer, which are not that many, I feel like this just fits better. I might put this one back in when winter time properly starts and I get a bit paler. So I want to use this one for a little bit, and I measured where it is right now. Then powder wise, this one, which is not Eve Lom powder, it's just Lacura powder, which is a copy of I forgot what it is, but it's a copy of another powder. I like this powder, but I didn't use it at all the last few months. I focused on this one. It's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, which is not a bronzer for me, it's a powder. But as you can see, the pan is growing really big, and I can see even, like, you can see the rings of the other. So the pan is quite thin, even, or the product is quite thin, even where there is no pan hit yet. And I will continue using this one because I would like to use this up before the end of the year. So I finished it, and I will just continue focus on that one. It's quite a big one. It's 13 grams. So I'll work with this one. I will leave this one in my project pan though, because this one I find is a bit lighter. Because this one is quite, I don't know how to say it, like a thick powder, and this one is a bit of a lighter one. I want to leave this in just in case I want to use a lighter powder one day. Then other base products. I also have my powder foundation for the days I cycle to work. So I use this and the other foundation as a combo 4 days a week, and 3 days a week I use this one, which is powder foundation, which I just found easier to put on. As you can see, I'm really low with this one. I might have 1 more month left. It's the Kiko Milano Nothing Matte R Ivory, but I mixed another foundation in at some point, a L'Oreal one, if you remember. And so yeah, I want to use this one up. I like it, and it does a good job. But there we go. Another face product, the Pixie Glow. I hit pan on the bronzer part. This is like, what is this called? Pixie Glow Pink Champagne Glow. It's a Pixie Glow cake. It's like I use this as blush, this as highlighter, which I find really boring, by the way, and this as bronzer. And of course, bronzer you use most on your face, so yeah, it was expected I hit pan there first. I can see a dip in the other areas, like when I hold it in a certain way, you can see a dip where I focus the brush in. This pan I hit fairly quickly after my last video I did with Project Pan, and then it just grew bigger now over the months. I will continue using this. As I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of this one because of the glitter. I don't know if you can see, there's glitter in this product, and I do not like that. So I do not know what I will do when I've finished the bronzer. I might switch it out, but we see when it comes to that. So I will use it another month, and then next month I might do a switcheroo and take this out. But there we go. Then what else? No change really. I still use as an eyebrow gel the Lacura set. It still goes strong. I quite like this eyebrow gel actually. I just have to be really careful. It has like a silicone brush, and you can really easily deposit too much product on your eyebrows. So you need to make sure to brush it off when you take it out. And the mascara, funnily enough, is still going strong as well. But I do feel like now this one slowly is getting a bit drier. So it might be on its last months. I think it's over 3 months anyway. You're supposed to change mascaras. But I will continue using it. And I quite like it. But I do feel like it's slowly getting a little bit dry. But I want to make good use of it, so I will use it 1 more month because product is definitely still in there. You can see that it's just getting a bit dry now, and then I don't like big lumps on my eyes. But yeah, I will use it 1 more month. If I feel like in the next 2 weeks it's done, I will put another one in. But for now, I'll focus on this one, and I will not put another one in the project pan just yet. Then eyebrow pencil. It's still this one. I actually lost the cap. What's this called? HD brows, high definition. I feel like slowly the usage is getting a little bit more, but maybe I'm just sharpening differently. But it's very consistent usage, so happy to continue with that one. One I will exchange though. This is the Pat McGrath smudge. What's this called? Pat McGrath Black Smudge Liner Eye Kohl. Similar usage again. I just can't with this product. I do not like it. It's so thick. It's coming out because, by the way, it broke off. Like literally just randomly, it came falling out. I didn't even have it like all the way up. So I just don't like this product. It's getting also really dry, and I just don't enjoy using it at the moment. Saying that though, there is lots of product left. When I get it all the way out, it probably will fall out. There we go. There it is. So I don't really want to chuck it just yet in case my taste suddenly changes and I want a lot of black eyeliner. But I will take it out of my project pan for now though. I decided on that because I want to use an eyeliner I actually enjoy. And I will put this one in. I used this one a few times, and it's also one of these gel ones, which means once you start using them, they will actually dry out quite quickly. So I thought, okay, let me start using it and just get some good usage. And I really like this one. This one is from number 7. And I just like it. It's nice, precise. It's not like this big other one, this smudgy one, and I used it that much. I used it a few times, I sharpened it a few times, and I just like it. So I put it in my project pan because I want to use that one. Primer, I also put actually now primer back in my project pan. I didn't have that for a while. I started using this one 2 weeks ago, and I thought, okay, actually let me focus on this one. It's quite good. Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Primer from number 7 as well. It's a 30ml size, so it's quite a big size. And I measured it today, and we're down here because I used it already a few times, and I want to focus on this one. It's actually quite a nice one. I feel primers fairly useless with makeup, apart maybe from summertime when you have quite good primers that control oil under your makeup. This one is like gel a little bit, fairly see-through, maybe a bit milky and really faint. I don't know if that actually translates on camera. Really faint, like tiny little gold flakes in there. I like it. It's my skin likes it. It's not offensive to my skin, and that's why I want to use it. Fixing spray. This is not a number 7, of course. In there, it's like the Aldi one. The Aldi one that looked similar to this one, which has a horrible sprayer though, and this one is a really nice sprayer. So last time we were down here, now we are here. Good usage again, so I guess I have roughly 2 more months left with this one, and I will focus on this one, use it up. One thing I actually used up completely, I didn't really have in my project pan, but people like to see empties. I tend not to put lip products in my project pan because I don't want to be tied down to a certain lip product. But I did empty this one. This one was like a lip balm, or like a really faint pink lipstick. I can't really call it a lipstick because it does look really slightly pink, but once you put it on, it's more like a lip balm. I really enjoyed this one actually. It's the Ciate one from the Miss Piggy collection they had. It's like a metal packaging, a nice magnetic cover. And I quite enjoyed this one. I liked using it, and it's empty. So I use a lot of other lip products at the moment. I'm focusing on a lot of them always. I just don't really put them in project pan because, as I said, I don't want to be tied down on certain ones. Okay, there we go. That's it for me today already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.